Hello, Bethel classmates and professor. My name is Teresa Felix. My previous or maiden last name was Sylvester, so I often joke that I might have been a cat in another life because I ended up with two last names that were famous cartoon cats. So I was born in the vibrant city of Minneapolis, and I have made my home in the warm and friendly state of Texas, right near Dallas. I am happily married to my hubby. His name is Jose. We own a bread route here in Texas as well. I give him moral support and he does all of the hard work. Next year we're celebrating 10 years of marriage, and we never actually had a wedding. So we are going to renew our vows. So I'm really excited to actually get to experience that moment and have the memories to share through pictures and through video. We have two amazing kiddos. My daughter Jayla, who is 15. She is in high performance volleyball, and that's what they call it here in Texas, high performance. And then she is an avid TikTok scroller, so in her downtime, she's doing dances and reeling me in to do stuff with her. And then our son Angel, who is 10 years old. He is an avid YouTube channeler and just figuring things out as a 10-year-old. It's really incredible to see. He just recently hit 1,000 subscribers. So very proud of that accomplishment. We also have two dogs, Dash and Bea, and we have two cats. We have Hercules and Zeus. So when it comes to the battle of cats and dogs, I will never choose, because at one point, we just love animals. We had two squirrels named Biggie and Tupac, but sadly they didn't make it. So that experience taught me never to name pets after celebrities that have passed away. Professionally, I own my own mindfulness boutique here in Arlington. It's where I really focus on creating intentional tools that bring moments of de-stress and calm and relaxation into your home. This summer, I am very excited to host my very first candle pouring workshop with some participants, where they will create a self-love candle and they'll pour it on site, and they'll be able to write a love letter to themselves, just as a form of building self-esteem and confidence and just being in a nurturing environment. So looking forward to that. I have had this business for going on 3 years now. And then I started this year a teacher's assistant position for a deaf teacher. There's my dog. For a deaf teacher, which is helping me to learn American Sign Language, but also get some really cool and valuable classroom experience, because ultimately this degree is going to catapult me into education, where I can teach other students about entrepreneurship and starting their own business, which is my passion. I love talking about all things when it comes to business. When I vacation, my top pick would hands down be Costa Rica, not just for the stunning beaches, but really for its national slogan and the energy of it, which is Pura Vida, or pure life. It's a philosophy that is to embrace life positively, and that everything is okay. And that's something I deeply believe in and have to remind myself in. It's also the last place that I vacationed with my best friend before she was tragically murdered. So it has its own sentimental value for me as a destination. So I'm definitely biased on Costa Rica. If I had to keep 3 apps on my phone, Audible, without a doubt, because I have a love for books and I love to be able to speed things down or slow them down. Also, my banking app, gotta have and know where the money's going and coming in. And then lastly, Google Maps, because if I can get lost, I will get lost. And there's no way I'm going back to printing out 3 pages of instructions on how to get somewhere. Like, that's so antiquated, I would lose my mind. So my most used emoji is ultimately the sparkle emoji. It's like fairy dust. I like to sprinkle that on all of my messages because it's just that added oomph, just makes me feel good. But the best piece of advice that I will leave you guys with was from my mother. She always told me that she was Harold in the Purple Crayon. It's a children's book, and Harold goes around with his purple crayon, and he literally is the author and the designer of his world. And that always stuck with me, because we are blank canvases, and we ultimately get to decide what picture or masterpiece that we decide to draw. And I look forward to meeting all of you, and I thank you so much for allowing me to share a little bit about myself, and I'll see you guys in the class.